Summer is here, and so is a new lineup of PFC merchandise with swimsuits, swim trunks, beach towels. As you're getting ready for a day at the beach, or if you're going to the ball game, you can rock the new jerseys and the new hats featuring the great shows and logos of the PFC Entertainment Network. The teams on the fields are not the only ones being represented. But if you're out manning the grill, preparing for a barbecue, you can keep your drinks cold with a variety of new koozies and keep yourself protected with new aprons. If you're going out on the water, there is a variety of outdoor activities that you can purchase to show your fandom with flags, pickleball sets, frisbees, golf balls, and other outdoor activities. Featuring the great logos of the PFC network. You can check it out at your official PFC Summer store, pfcsummer.printify.me, your official summer lineup of the Pure Fury Creations Entertainment Network.
This episode is rated M for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect those of the PFC Entertainment Network or any of the affiliates that make this show possible.
This is the Pure Fury Creations Entertainment Network.
This is Creepy Soup on the PFC Entertainment Network.
I know that. Hi.
You're so stupid.
Welcome to episode 142.
142.
142. How are you?
Tired.
Yeah, me too. I got up super early this morning. I'm set my alarm. Oh, I bet you that's why Dad went to bed. He's got to go do the laundry shit. So, Ben was doing laundry a little late, but he was doing laundry and went to throw his clothes in the dryer, and it made this god-awful fucking noise. I don't know how you didn't hear it.
I heard it, but I thought it was the washer.
Oh, it scared the shit out of me.
Well, because Mike literally just did laundry a couple days ago.
I know.
And it did not make that noise.
Well, you know,
like,
okay.
it gave off no indication.
So, when we bought that set, we bought it from a store that sells reconditioned appliances. And that's what we got. And I mean, it's been 7 years. We definitely got our money's worth. And we've had someone come look at it a couple different times. And I think someone needs to give it its last rites and just...
I know. That's why I really wish you guys would have taken my washer and dryer. No, because...
Yeah, I didn't want it.
Because the rest of the money I had left to pay on it, which was only $900, went to waste because Mike couldn't put it down in the basement by himself. So he never got help. So it got... throughout the whole winter, got left outside on the front porch. So, when we transferred it, we could have just brought it here, and you guys could have used it.
Yeah, I know. But
Instead...
I know. I didn't want it, though.
Instead, all my money went to waste. That's why I really wanted you to take it.
Yeah, but I didn't want it. I don't know. I like the old washer and dryers. I don't like all the computerized...
It's not computerized, Mom.
You act like I didn't see it. It was a fucking Samsung.
Okay, but it was nice.
I'm not saying it wasn't nice. It's just not what I want in appliances. But, yeah. So, he probably went to bed so he can get up and go dry Ben's laundry.
Well, he's also been getting up early as hell.
I know.
And it's annoying because then it cuts into me sleeping.
Well, it's also annoying because...
constantly walking around with his boots and shit. And it's like, I can't sleep because even though he's trying to be quiet, he's not being quiet. Opening and closing the door.
Yeah, and that's where I get it.
Moving his fucking chair.
Because, like, when he's sleeping, I, like, turn the handle and quietly open the door. And when I close it, I turn the handle and quietly close it. And not him.
You gotta make sure that bitch shut.
That fucking annoys me.
Yeah, so it's like, that's why it takes me so long to fall asleep. Because I gotta wait until he settles down and in his chair.
It's like a toddler.
Yes!
It's like a toddler.
And I think that's another reason why I sleep so much longer is because I'm staying up longer after I get out of work. Waiting for him to stop. Sometimes I want to shake him.
Well, like today, he didn't get home till after 8. But we had running and shit we had to do. We had to go get my birth certificate and our marriage license.
Yeah, but by the time you guys left, I had fallen asleep.
And yeah, we did that, stopped and got gas, came home, I got ready and went to work.
Yeah.
Yay. And I picked up overtime, which is a hoot. That was very stupid of me, is what it was. Very, very fucking stupid, because that means I got a 13-hour day on Saturday.
Ew.
Not including drive time.
Ew.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Go me. Yeah, yeah, go me.
Fuck all that.
So you ready to hear about some Edgar Allan Poe?
Yeah, lay it on me.
Alright. Now, some of my information... Sorry, my phone screen gets so dirty. I don't know what it is. My phone screen, I can clean it, and...
It's because all that caked makeup.
But I don't... I use my headset.
Yeah.
I don't hold my phone to my face. And most time, because of how dirty I get working in the body shop, I don't wear makeup half the time. I might wear makeup one day a week. My face, like...
I can't. You laugh before you even say anything.
It's a running joke at work because, like, okay, I put my hair up because we're supposed to, but I got, like, these shorter hairs that escape my clip, so the fans are blowing, so my hair is going all over the place, and I'm constantly doing this, and my gloves are just fucking gross. And then I'll walk away, and I got, like, a little Hitler mustache of dirt. And, yeah, the one guy said...
look at my sideburns.
The one guy said, I can't take you serious looking like Hitler. Yeah, that's a running joke.
Or my little baby hairs.
Yeah, your little baby hairs that don't grow. They grow. They're long.
Like, I can't even put my fucking hair up.
Did you have a undercut? No.
No, never.
See, I didn't. My hair all finally is the same length.
Straight up my baby hair.
Wow. Yeah.
They used to be a lot shorter, but surprise.
See,
I'd have to cut them to get them to grow. Like physically cut them to grow. And that's as far as they've gotten.
Now, have you seen my ankle? Probably not.
No.
But I
don't care about your ankles.
Okay, no. I got hurt at work.
Oh, Mommy, you want me to kiss you, boo-boo?
No. A week ago today, actually, because we rotate to a different job every day. And the one job, I have, like, the sub tailgate. And I set one up for the next truck. And I don't know what the hell happened. This motherfucker fell and went all the way down the side of my leg. Yeah, I shot like a dog.
Here you go.
I don't want it. You took it.
But I didn't want to keep it.
Well, I don't want it.
Anybody want it?
No one wants my hair.
You don't know. There could be a major fan out there who just loves them some Jill.
Doubt that. But anyway, the tailgate. In fact, that day, first that fell and like it hit my whole side of my leg, but it really fucked up my ankle. And then shortly after that, I went on break. We came back, and I got my gun that I used to tighten down the thingies, trunnions, or whatever the fuck they're called. It's suspended on a hoist thingy type. So I shoot my screws, and I let it go. And I was talking to the guy across from me, and I turned around to walk away to grab the sub tailgate, and the gun fell.
No.
If I wouldn't have moved, it would have been my head.
Oh, Lord knows you don't need any more
I would have
damage.
had a crushed melon, because that's a heavy gun. Like, it made a loud ass thud when it hit the ground.
Did it make a dent?
No.
Oh, then your head would have been fine.
No, I don't think it would have. To be honest with you. Today went much smoother.
Oh.
At work. Because, I was on the same... Every Wednesday, I'm on the same job. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, we started talking about that and my dirty phone and...
What the fuck?
I don't know. Look. Listen.
Bipolar.
Listen.
Bipolar much?
So, some of my information came from Wikipedia.
Always wiki.
And the rest of it comes from BaltimoreGhosts.com. That's actually a site I would like to...
Like, scroll through and see
explore and see what else they got. I'm so sorry.
I'm not.
I got up.
I'm tired.
I got up way too early. Okay, so this is a little bit about Edgar Allan Poe and some of the sightings that the house and museum get. So, Edgar Allan Poe was born on January 19th of 1809.
Ain't that Aunt Stacey's birthday?
Yes. Yes. He was born in Boston, Massachusetts. My mom used to call it Massachusetts. I don't know.
That's how I say it. Massachusetts.
Edgar's parents were both actors, which I did not know that.
Really?
Yeah, I did not know that. David and Elizabeth, and she was also known as Eliza Poe. He had an older brother, Henry, and a younger sister, Rosalie. I love that name.
Yeah.
But, okay, here's my question. And I don't mean to, talk shit about anyone's name. But
yeah, she's gonna do it.
But Edgar, come on. And when I was younger, there was a cartoon, I can't even tell you, I think it was a Looney Tunes cartoon, where...
Nope, I know what you're thinking. Aristocrats. The butler's name was Edgar.
No, but there was a Looney Tunes cartoon where, I don't know, it was a chicken or something would go, Henry, or I don't know, something like that. So every time I hear Henry, that's what I think, Henry, I don't know. Anyway, but you got names like Edgar and Henry, and a gorgeous girl's name like Rosalie.
People back then knew how to name their daughters, just not their sons.
I think they had a favorite. I'm just saying. So now I don't know how much younger Rosalie was than Edgar, because it said a year after Edgar was born, David, his dad. What are you doing?
I'm cold.
You're the one that put on a damn tank top.
I'm hot then.
Fucking crackhead.
Carry on.
Settle down, Methany. This says a year after Edgar was born.
Bitch.
But Rosalie must have been like a new baby if that happened. But David abandoned his family.
Shocker.
Right, asshole. Well, a year after David leaves, Eliza contracts tuberculosis and dies when Edgar is just 2. And I don't know how old little Rosalie was, but sorry. Though he was never formally adopted, Edgar was taken in by John and Frances Allen of Richmond, Virginia.
Why?
Do you need a pillow?
No.
Okay.
Needs popcorn.
So Edgar attended the University of Virginia for 1 year, and he left due to a lack of... What?
Said, what is popcorn?
Bitch, today is popcorn day at work, and since I've been in Body Shop, I have not had popcorn.
I want popcorn, bitch. Where's my popcorn?
I don't know. I am not the popcorn
You don't
police.
have any popcorn in your room?
Anyway, Edgar attended University of Virginia for 1 year, and he left due to lack of money.
That sounds familiar.
And he often argued...
Didn't somebody else do that?
What?
The one who... The Easter Massacre that we did.
I don't know.
The brother dropped out of college or some shit because he was penniless.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't think I have the notes in here. The notes are somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
I have like 4 notebooks with notes. And he often argued with John, who, remember, oh, come on.
What? This sounds like it's gonna be good, so I need a snack.
Who, remember John and his wife took him in, after his mom passed away. He often argued with John about money for his education and gambling debts. He was a gambler.
That sounds familiar too. Didn't the brother gamble?
What brother?
From the Easter Killer.
I don't know. I don't
It
know.
was your story.
I know, it's been a while.
How do I remember it?
We don't fucking record.
I remember, but you don't. It was your episode.
No, the brother finished college.
No, I'm talking about the one that didn't.
I don't know.
He also had a gambling problem.
He had a drinking problem.
That too.
Okay. Anywho. I'd like to get through this.
Sorry, I have questions.
So Edgar enlisted into the army under the alias Edgar A. Perry. I don't know where Perry came from because his last name was Poe. The people that he lived with were Allens. Where did Perry come from?
Steve Perry.
I don't think he was a factor at this time.
It sounded funny.
Basketball. I love that movie. This is when he published his first collection, Tamerlane and Other Poems. So Frances, his not quite adopted foster mother, she died in she died in 1829. I don't have a month. Edgar and John kind of called a truce of sorts. And shockingly, Edgar fails as an officer cadet at West Point and declares his intention to become a writer.
Writers are just as great.
Agreed. In 1936, which Edgar at this point would have been, 25-ish. He marries his 13-year-old cousin, Virginia Clem. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Those things stink.
It's sour cream and onion.
I know, but they stink. In 1947, Virginia also dies of tuberculosis.
Who's Virginia?
The 13-year-old cousin that he married.
Oh, I thought you said her name was Mouse.
Virginia. Are you done? Because there's not even supposed to be eating in here.
I really thought you said her name was something else.
Okay, weirdo. In 1945, so we're going back a couple years before the wife dies. Wife, cousin, slash...
Hopefully they didn't reproduce.
No, I don't think he had children. The Raven was published.
Love it.
Raven. I would say the Raven or the Raven has got to be my favorite Poe piece of work. It was published in 1945 and it was an instant success. 2 years later, no, I got a little crazy with my notes. Okay, so 2 years after Virginia dies, the wife, Edgar dies under mysterious circumstances. Jesus Christ. Some theories of what caused his death were general diseases. Just general.
General? Like what kind? We got venereal, we got...
We're just going general. Some sort of disease, baby. I do remember hearing something about the possibility of him having syphilis.
Oh, that could be why he was crazy, because if it goes undetected...
Oh, yeah.
It eats away at your brain.
Okay, so... And when Rachel watches this, I know she eventually will, and she's going to laugh her ass off at this story. But there was a team leader who sometimes would just go off on crazy fucking rants.
It's called schizo.
For no reason. And I used to say, I think he has syphilis and it's eating his brain because some of the shit he's doing, there was no explanation for.
Or he's schizo.
Rachel knows. Rachel knows. Anyway, general disease, alcoholism, substance abuse, and or suicide. Which leads us to... Does his spirit visit anywhere?
Let's find out.
Poe's home is one of Baltimore's landmarks, and the eerie happenings seem to linger within its walls.
Do they hear his heart beating?
That is very distracting.
I'm sorry, it was good.
Yeah, it does make you wonder, like, if someone hears, like...
In the floorboard?
Bump, bump. Telltale heart. I'm so glad you know this stuff.
I love Edgar
I'm
Allen
so
Poe.
proud. So proud. Poe, who was most known for his macabre stories, Telltale Heart, The Raven, many, many others. Those are my two favorites. I can't remember
Mine too.
what class it was, but Telltale Heart was like required reading. But anyway, he seemed to have a personal connection with the supernatural, which leaves people wondering if his former home is haunted.
Most definitely.
Poe lived in the 19th century home for about 3 years. Others have also lived there since then, obviously.
Clearly.
Visitors recount being tapped on the shoulder or feeling a cold chill in the dead of summer, and now I gotta go to the site because I fucking quit waiting.
You want an Oreo?
No! I'm trying to tell a story and I can't be eating. You crackhead.
Crackheads don't eat. They just eat crack. Every time they're hungry. Crack!
God.
I'm hungry. Crack!
Are you done?
5 o'clock.
Okay. So...
I need a crack rock.
Who raised you?
You! We go through this.
We need that shirt, Jason. Who raised you? On the back, it can just be you! That'd be funny.
Yeah, but not every mother and daughter has our kind of dynamic.
No, but it would be funny to wear a shirt. Who raised you? Who raised you?
Chill.
So... Okay. Sorry. If you don't fucking stop... Jesus. Of course, this says he failed to obtain...
Crack.
He failed to obtain a degree from the University of Virginia, but he was obviously well educated, regardless.
Right.
I mean, to write the way he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still had syphilis, though.
Yeah. Maybe.
Especially after marrying your 13-year-old cousin, you gotta have syphilis. Because ain't nobody in their right mind would do such a thing.
He did have his heart broken by his first true love.
Oh, that'll do it.
And one-time fiancée,
That'll do it!
Sarah Elmira Royster.
Oh, bitch. No.
No what?
Probably smelled like an oyster.
Oh my god, I can't take you today. As Rip says, I don't have the energy for you today.
Yeah, he raised me, so...
Now, after, if you remember, him and his foster father kind of had a truce after his foster mother passed away. That went to the wayside, and he ended up going to live with his aunt, Maria Clem. And I'm going to assume it was her daughter
Clearly.
that he married. And they lived on Amity Street in Baltimore. Okay.
That explains it.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's... yeah. So, after his the death of his grandmother and financial backer for the house, his family was forced to leave. And after Virginia passed, it's kind of when his descent into delirium started, and his alleged alcoholism. And it seemed too coincidental that Poe passed away during a stop in Baltimore in 1849. Now, mind you, obviously he was 40 when he died. That's
Young.
like 11 and a half years younger than I am now. And it's only about 7.5 years away for you.
Shut up! Bethany?
Because you're going to be 33 this year. Look, I'm over 50, so I can make fun of you for being almost 40.
Shut up!
And I can't be Bethany. Look at these teeth. They're all mine.
So are mine! Bethany. Wait, how'd you say it? What did you call me the first time?
Bethany.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay. So
Whatever, methamphetamine.
Oh my god. Let me get through this so I can go to bed. Ooh.
Come on.
Are you okay back there?
No. Fuck. Methamphetamine, Jesus.
Okay,
Get
whatever.
with the program.
So at one point, the house that he lived in was scheduled for demolition, but it eventually got saved, and it still stands today.
What's the Addy?
I don't know.
You're supposed to know these things.
Can I please get
No.
on with this story so I can go to bed?
No,
I didn't get to sleep all day.
I didn't get to either.
See, I keep losing my spot because you won't stop. So a lot of people say that it's Poe's ghost in the house on Amity Street. And if it's not, there's someone else there. Some people say it could be Virginia looking for Edgar,
Oh.
which is so sweet if it wasn't so gross that they're cousins.
Maybe they're distant cousins.
It doesn't say distant. It just
Like fourth or fifth cousins where it could potentially be okay.
okay.
Because, there's not too much shared DNA.
People who go into the house say that it said somebody is said to touch people, like physically touch them. Obviously, the cold chill in summer.
Feeling like a hand.
And there is people who have claimed to see at least maybe residual hauntings of Edgar Allen Poe moving throughout the house. And
But is it proof that it's residual, or could it really be him?
I don't know. It doesn't really go into detail on why they think it's residual. Maybe it could be like the same time every day. Are you sleeping? Okay.
Well, no.
It looked like you were sleeping.
No, I was trying to think, what would make them think it would be just residual. I mean, yeah, if it was, the same repetitive thing at the exact same time, maybe.
Yeah.
But what's to say it wasn't him?
It could be an intelligent haunting. I don't know, but it just says that people think it's a residual haunting moving through the grounds. of the house / museum.
Because he might not even be aware, you know what I'm saying? So it could still be him, not a residual haunting, but like still doing the exact same thing.
It could be.
Day in and day out, trying to figure it out. You know? I don't think it would be residual.
There is said to be a gray lady that is spotted within the Edgar Allen Poe house and museum. And again, this is people saying that it's Virginia looking for Edgar.
Edgar.
But
Edgar.
and you know, I honestly thought this page had more on the hauntings because it's Baltimore Ghost, but it really doesn't. It just, you know, talks about how, you know, like cold chills, people being touched, seeing this possibly residual ghost of Edgar Allan Poe.
Maybe even pictures.
And yeah, that would be nice. But there is, and apparently this is a picture from Ghost Adventures. I don't know what it is of, but
Hold on, let me see.
like, I mean, I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't think anything. I don't know.
But it's a curtain, Ma. It looks like there's
Maybe
somebody
you can
standing behind
see.
it.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't really. There was another. Oh, that's just like that. Just pictures of Edgar Allan Poe. But that's really all they gave me. And again, I thought there was more, but there's not.
Huh.
But they, Baltimore Ghosts, apparently, if you would like to learn more, they do have a blog, and they're also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So that's fun.
Told you I didn't steal it.
I never said you did.
Thought I did.
I never said you did. I said I put it down and couldn't find it. I never said you took it. Crack it. Ugh.
Be quiet, methamphetamine.
I'm gonna punch you.
Shut your ass up.
Someone is. You're either funny or cranky. Like, you laugh and then you say, shut your ass up. Like you're all mean and gonna fight me and shit.
Fucking.
So yeah, that's Poe. Sorry it sucked. I mean, it was okay.
It didn't suck.
I wish there would have been more on the ghosts.
Yeah, that would have been great. But you could just try to look up more info.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it while recording though. That's
Well, no, but
boring
like
for them.
maybe after the next episode, maybe you could do a part 2 of this.
Maybe. I know we do have an episode coming up that I'm so excited for.
You see, I want to do one that's so good that it's gonna be a 2-parter. Like, I strive to make a 2-parter.
Bitch, 2-parters. See, one thing I want to, like how I went back and am redoing some of the ones that I did, like way back in the beginning before I knew, well, not that I really know what I'm doing now, but a little better. But I had did an 8-part. Yeah. Which really, I could condense it and maybe make that 2 parts, maybe 3, because the Sam Shepard case was a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of info on that. And even with like the last part where I get into the court case, I don't get into like the meat and potatoes of the court cases. It's just I know meat and potatoes sounds so good.
I could go for a baked potato.
A good roast.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't even dig deep into like the court cases and testimony and shit like that, because that could have been like 2 parts
Yeah.
in and of itself.
Oh,
and I had already made it that many, so that is one I would like to redo possibly, and make it a little better.
Yeah.
But that was the case that got me into true crime. That and the Black Dahlia.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the 2 that really did it for me.
Oh, yeah.
So, on that note, I know that this was probably one of our shorter episodes.
Yes, definitely, because anything's always been over 45 minutes.
Yeah, and this one...
Is it going to make it to 40?
Yeah.
But we'll make up for it the next recording.
So, to end this one, if you have any true crime and or paranormal stories that you would like us to maybe read on an episode, you can send those to creepysouppodcast@gmail.com. If you are interested in some merch, you sound like you're snoring.
Oh, I'm stuffy.
The regular merch is pfcstore.printify.me. And the summer merch, which I still have to order some, because, oh my god.
I wonder if he's going to do bathing suits. I want a bikini.
There's, not bikinis, there's one-piece bathing suits on there.
Well, I want a bikini. I want a creepy suit 2-piece.
Well, they don't have that.
Well, make them have them.
It's whatever Printify offers, and I don't think they offer those. But if you want any of the summer merch, which also has the spring merch kind of merged together, that is pfcsummer.printify.me.
Words are hard.
Words are hard, and so are shopping email online addresses. So yeah, there's the pfcstore.printify.me, pfcsummer.printify.me. Wake up.
I am awake.
You don't
I'm
look
listening.
You don't look awake.
Because I'm not looking.
And there's pfccreepysoup.printify.me. So, you got 3 places to shop. Send us your stories. And I think that's about all we got. Not yet.
Okay.
That'll be later. We gotta get shit sorted with that first.
Yeah, we have to get things sorted, but we have a very exciting something to tell you.
Maybe a couple of somethings, because, the whole 28th thing that I was messaging Jason about.
Yes.
So yeah, we do have some exciting
announcements.
Yes, some exciting stuff coming very, very soon. So stay tuned, and thank you for tuning in this time, and we hope you have an incredible week.
And see you next time.
We'll see you next time.